see that kind of explosive again. You just get the feeling that he's almost got to get a bit higher up the order, just get a bit more of a consistent slot. He's done nicely for them, and he needs more consistent opportunities for him to just show his class. And I think he can really do well in the power surface. He runs well between the wickets, and he will support a guy like James Vince really well.
How important is it for them to get the start up top in that power play? How important is Cameron Delport's role today?
I think Delport will be disappointed he hasn't quite kicked on. He's had some good starts. Davids has been brilliant, but he's also had a couple of failures too. I think a good start in the power play sets them up for that massive total. The Durban Heat backed themselves to chase a good total. I think you've got to give them a really delicious total and say, well, if you really want this, you've got to beat us at our home ground.
All right, well, one young player that certainly announced his arrival on the scene with the Blitz last year has moved, of course, to the roster we're about to chat now. To the young man who is bound to make an impact today, Kyle Verreynne is now standing by with Ryan.
Right, guys, got Kyle Verreynne with me. Kyle, you had a bit of a journey down from Cape Town down the road in the N1. What's it been like sitting with the Paul Rocks?
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously, just happy to be a part of the tournament. And just meeting you guys always exciting. It's a really, really nice bunch of players. So fitted in well and enjoying it so far.
Brilliant. You've obviously had as many opportunities. This scene is what you like. What is it like being in the team environment when you haven't got that opportunity to play? How do you keep yourself fit and sharp?
I think it's always disappointing not being involved. But I mean, the coach and the skipper have been really good in just sort of keeping the guys off the field, still sort of involved in what's going on. So I haven't really found it too difficult. Obviously, you always want to play, but it hasn't been too difficult sitting out.
From a batting point of view, in T20 cricket, you had a lot of success last year with the Blitz. What is your preferred batting position in T20 cricket?
I think 4-5 is probably perfect for me. Just sort of end of the power play.
Guys, quickly, Kaz, put your head on a block now. How do you see this playing out?
Power Rocks to extend the lead at the top and get closer to securing a home final.
Okay, let's shake it up.
The Durban Heats have chased really well in this competition. They are chasing again in this game, and I think they'll make it 3 in a row for themselves.
Yep, Dave Villas chose to chase in this one, winning the toss, and of course an opportunity here to take them out of 4th position, a position that they fought hard to get to, but they're going to have to win every game now to make it into that playoff. Paul Rocks win one more, and they are pretty much assured of a position. Hopefully we're going to see the crowds coming in. Yabunam Park really has set all the records straight when it comes to the best crowd attendance. So get down here and support if you can. But either way, we are set for a dramatic showdown. After the break, we will be connecting with the Paul Rocks as they step in to bat up against the Durban Heat, who will be chasing as they've done so successfully with 2 wins on the back. We'll see you in a moment.
Super strawberry laban, very very tasty.
Hi Rahul.
Welcome to India.
Thank you for picking me up.
So, how do you like India?
It's so different from what I expected. They tell me you used to head a multinational bank.
Used to, but I'm changing too. Just like India. Hey everybody, meet your new head chef.
Hello. Hello.
मिल पड़े सब गिर पड़े सब फिर उठे चल पड़े सब उड़ने को अब ये उड़े हम वही जो कम नहीं जो 100 में से कूदेगा सिंबी हाथ तो लगा के दे
Street Ball League, every Saturday and Sunday, 7 p.m. only on Sony Live.
Want to see something that is bigger than the biggest? Massive hits, breakneck deliveries, flying catches, dazzling crowd.
Smash League starts 17th December, live and exclusive on Sony 6.
There's nowhere else to run now. He's gonna get exposed. I'm gonna melt that snowflake.
Max Holloway is the greatest featherweight champion of all time.
17 consecutive wins, 7-0 in the UFC.
He is the best.
Jermaine Durandame,
10-time World Muay Thai champion. Get set to witness the first-time champions, 7-time champion, and the 23-time Grand Slam champion. Witness all the sets and a few setbacks. Witness this and witness that, and definitely not that. Witness the one in this generation and the ones in the next. Witness the crowd pleases, the crowd teases. Will be away for the first boundary.
Oh, he punched that away, and that goes all the way for six.
From the end, this is the first chance of the game. Oh, what a catch!
Paul Rocks and the Durban Heat, and it's from the beautiful Ballin Park in Paarl. Just to remind you that it was Dame Villas who won the toss and decided to have a bowl first. They need a win. So do Paul Rocks, who are top of the table, and a win today maybe gets them into that, perhaps hosting the final or even into the qualifier. We saw an excellent win by the Nelson Mandela Bay Giants yesterday. Took the points, the dramatic end against the Spartans, brilliant innings from Ben Dunk. Today we see the Pole Rocks top of the table. That's through head-to-head. That's the reason why they are top of the table against the Durban Heat, who have had a lot of rain. Obviously, the beginning of the tournament, and now we're just finding a little bit of form. Dame Villas will hope his form plus David Miller performed today against an impressive Pole Rock side. Led by Faf du Plessis, an experience of Cameron Delport, and also Henry Davids. Vince is the overseas player. Carl Verena, who came in for Musekli, who was left out, and a little bit of experience in Udana, Shamsi, and Hardas Villion.
As we have a look at the Durban Heat, who have managed to find some nice form after the rain interruptions they had initial part of this competition. Got a lot of well-balanced team at the moment, some form players in the middle order, and so on with the wicket takers in the middle phases. Mo Raj and Abbott have been their successful bowlers, and find Vian Libber and Dane Willis in some brilliant form, added to the experience of Miller and Bopara in the middle phases.
Beautiful day here. Whatever rain perhaps some sides have had, not today. Sean George, experience.
And then on the opposite end we've got Lubalalo Kuma. How's that for you, Dominique?
Very good, Ryan, excellent. I knew you'd get it right, that's why I put you on the spot. Two good umpires, two good teams, we know that. Durban Heat, who've won the toss and decided to have a bowl first. Let's get down to Graham Richards with the opening batsman.
All right, Cameron Delport, Henry Davids, ready for an absolute belter of a pitch. How are you feeling? What's the approach for the opening stanza?
No, obviously boys are very relaxed. Hopefully we can get a good partnership here in the power play, play some good cricket shots, and take it from there.
Looks like the right pitch for it. Henry, a bit of disappointment personally in your last match, but this is a pitch you know, this is a pitch you love. What are you expecting today?
I think it's a very good wicket, still the same thing as the basics. Try to get us off in and play from there, so let's see how it goes.
Go out and express yourselves and enjoy it, boys. Cheers.
Yeah, two experienced players. We know that left and right hand combination. Delport, who plays T20 all around the world, part of the winning team for Essex in the English T20. Henry Davids, we know all about him. Just look the amount of games he's played, 180, good strike rate as well, highest score of 112. I want something like that today.
As we have a look at Cameron Downport, who's got the highest strike rate of 161 for a batsman who's faced 50 plus balls during the power play. As we've mentioned, though, these two batters have been in prolific form for their respective franchises, but in this team specifically for the Paul Rocks, they've got them onto some brilliant starts. They know how to play and pace the innings in the power play here at Miralax Park, and they'll be looking to do the same again today.
Vian Libber. Gone with off spin straight away. Looks a beautiful pitch. If you weren't with me at the toss, it's the same surface that they played the Cape Town Blitz on. That was match 3. It was back on the 10th of November, so the same surface. Groundsman Rupert Bailey, he made sure he told me his name, says this is going to be an absolute cracker today. Let's hope it is. Always happens, just as you're about to start, someone walks in front of the side screen.
Makes you think of our mate there, Paul Harris. He loves to start his spell off like this, Dominic.
Just come now.
Just as we wait for them, we had a brief discussion with Vian Libber leading up into the game and asked him about his off spin. He hasn't bowled in the competition yet, and seems like it'd be the right time for him. Seeing as though these two opening batters are guys that like the pace on the ball.
Here we go then. A little bit of flight. In some ways, because you've not faced him as a batsman, and you'll know this, Ryan, is sometimes it takes you 2 or 3 balls to get used to him.
Yes, it'd be interesting to see. Both of them would have faced him in domestic cricket, but as you say, it's a new surface. He hasn't bowled in the competition thus far. Probably haven't faced him in T20 cricket in the power play before as well. So other consideration they do have is the wind factor. There's quite a strong breeze blowing in from the Drakensberg Mountains, Drakensberg Mountains, sorry. Apologies.
Absolutely, get it right. I've been told 18 times today it's the Drakensberg. It's a beautiful area, I can tell you that. I've played a little bit of cricket here a long time ago, but it's moved on so much, this ground. Excellent lights as well.
Come on, boy. You get us.
It's just a lovely, lovely cricket ground. Ow! One of those old-fashioned cricket grounds. You can bring a picnic, you can sit on the outside, you can bring all the family, the kids can play a little bit of cricket around, and they can watch some quality T20. What more do you want? So if you're in the area, please come down to Borland Park, come and support, whether you're a Pole Rocks fan or a Durban Heat fan or just an MSL T20 fan. Come on. It's where you want to be. Under the trees. Might be a bit warm there. This has been a good start.
Yes, boy.
Excellent start. They're going to push for 2. We know that that's one of the biggest parts out towards deep mid-wicket and deep extra cover. That's up to about 82 metres. Easy for me to say. 61 square. Let's see whether Delport decides now.
Oh, no.
A little bit of a gamble, he doesn't. What an over. Good start for the Heat. 4 without loss.
Your super strawberry lavang. Very, very tasty.
Hi, Rahul.
Welcome to India.
Thank you for picking me up.
So, how do you like India?
It's so different from what I expected. They tell me you used to head a multinational bank.
Used to, but I'm changing too. Just like India. Hey everybody, meet your new head chef.
Hello. Hello.
Dame Villa said that at the toss. In some ways it is like a quarter-final, semi-final. If they lose today, then possibly out. Kyle Abbott, experienced cricketer, has the ability to take wickets, has the ability to swing the ball. And Ryan, he's got third man and fine leg up in the circle straight away.
It's a point we've been discussing for a while now in these South African conditions, with the bowlers bowling in the power rate power play.
That's the problem. Somebody like Delport, there's pace on. He plays so well square of the wicket. Boundary to start.
Yeah, these are two competitors. There's no both their games inside out. They've had a lot of cricket together and bowled at each other. Or Carl has bowled a lot to Delport in the nets. He would know that offering with this guy is looking for trouble. As we've mentioned, this third man is up. We've spoken about whether that's the option in the power rate power play with the pace on the ball.
I understand because of the ability of what Cameron Delport can do in a power play. He's obviously a strong man, a typical South African player who likes to cut and pull. But I always think that I want to get him out. What is my best option to get him out? Not worry about him hitting me out the ground. If he does, then okay, we'll change it then. But I just think ultimately I want to back my ability. Watch this, he'll be caught long on now.
As it would inevitably happen. But I agree with you because of the fact that initially then as a bowler you're going straight into a defensive mode, and you know you're probably asking him to hit you off your best ball. And this is where we look at the statistic of driving or during the power rate power play. There's a maximum of 2 fielders allowed outside the circle. As we look at it now, Kyle Abbott is bowling with a deep square and a long on out. It's a question of what length and line he's going to try and get Cameron to hit.
Clipped away. Helped himself really once he passes short fine leg. Another boundary.
First ball was short and wide outside off stump. Went down through the offside before this one, trying tucking him up into the hip. Cameron Delport has just paddled that along behind square for 4.
Howard, brilliant, pitched in that slot region, over extra cover, 3 boundaries in the over.
Yeah, you sense that the first over, these two batters were just trying to get accustomed to the pace of the wicket, and they knew that with Kyle Abbott coming in, they were trying to use the pace on the bat. And Cameron Delport has been in some good form in the power rate power play, and these two have got them. Powell rocks off to a fly of a start.
There's his strengths, we know that. Slower ball, and again boundary. Poor start for Kyle Abbott. Good start for Cameron Delport. Won't be a boundary, but he'll pick up 3. Expensive over. 15 from it. 19 with.
Super strawberry lemon, very very tasty.
Hi, Rahul.
Welcome to India.
Thank you for picking me up.
So, how do you like India?
It's so different from what I expected. They tell me you used to head a multinational bank.
Used to, but I'm changing too. Just like India. Hey everybody, meet your new head chef.
Hello. Hello.
Offside dominant. He's got the ability to hit over the leg side as well. So why they'd have a long on in, I'm not so sure. That's a good shot. Maybe just slightly short. That's a poor delivery. You've got to accept that as a bowler. You've not got it right. That's a hit me ball. In England we call that a pie. So in some ways Kyle Abbott, who is experienced, just didn't quite get it right. Darren Dupavlon. See exactly what Cameron Delport was looking to do.
Yes, Darren de Plavlon is now making his debut in the MSL competition. He's replacing Marco Janssen, former Maritzburg College old boy who's shown a lot of promise throughout the start of his first-class career. Bowled with some decent pace, but has been hampered by a few injuries, and they're hoping to be able to get some games under his belt and just get some bowling rhythm. T20 cricket, though, doesn't allow you that opportunity to get that rhythm, to settle into it at least.
Don't get any better scenery than that. I think that's what's good about a lot of T20s around the world, and especially in Mzansi's Super League. There's always going to be people out there who doubt it, but you look at young players that are going to come through and have the experience to play with the likes of Dave Villas, Faf du Plessis, and A.B. de Villiers, whoever it is. You've got to play well. They are the top scores in the Powerade power play this year. Clever. We know it's long, straight. He doesn't get enough of it, but he's going to get 3.
Yeah, brilliant running by Cameron Delport to back it up as well. This is what we say is difficult to settle in as a bowler when batters are now inventing all types of shots. Henry Davis is used to being able to hit the ball down the ground and through the offside, and then he's added this lap shot or scoop, whatever you want to call it.
It's a good start for the home team. Remember, it was the Durban Heat who won the toss, decided that they want to have a bowl first. One didn't bounce. I mentioned the groundsman, Rupert Bailey. As soon as I arrived, he took me to the middle and said, "This is the best pitch in the country." Sorry, Rupert, you didn't really. It does look absolutely magnificent, though.
Yeah, slightly different complexion to it in the first game when the Blitz played here, and it was a 10 o'clock start. There was a lot more of an even grass coverage, where this time it looks like there's a bit more, less grass coverage on it. Just might skid on a bit better than what we expect.
That's good. That is good. From du Plavlon. Remember making his debut, seeing somebody like Cameron Delport coming in. I like this field better than what Kyle Abbott had, because we saw that he didn't really hit long on, but he's got a deep mid-wicket, he's got a deep square leg, so he's got to bowl straight, more towards his right hip, but he can't go too straight because just help himself. Good over. What a good over that is. 5 runs from it, 3 overs gone, 24 without loss.
Choosing your super strawberry lavanda. Very, very tasty.